Welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Back here where we need ya. Back here where we need ya. Yeah, the tease in my lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back. All right, give it a stretch. Oh, that feels good. All right, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to untilit.works, a thing I made mostly for myself to be able to work on projects that I've been meaning to work on because I'm make time, I never find time. And so I'm working on this project, right, where I'm trying to get like this thing here, you don't really have to worry about what it is, to fit onto like here. And I tried putting like a lip here so that it would like interface with the grooves in here, but then that is like too tight or something. I just needed to be able to where if it rocks, it doesn't fall off. So I need to figure this out better. So that's going to be my main thing I'm going to be working on today because I'm almost there. I'm almost done with this whole project. So just that. I set up, I probably can't see it, but I set up a printer over here. I changed it to like a sublimation printer. So I'm able to sublimate onto different fabrics. Well, polyester only, really. Light polyester colors. And so I'm doing slip mats, like custom slip mats. And it came out pretty good. For the first run, not too bad. So I'm going to work on that some more. And yeah, just other random cleaning up around the shed because I got some new stuff and just making room for everything. So those are the type of things I work on untilit.works during these what I like to call work sessions. So now, well, first of all, untilit.works consists of a cipher, and a cipher is a 3-hour block of time. Within each cipher, there are sessions. There's a work session and a break session. Work sessions like 45 minutes, heads down, working on, trying to make some progress on the thing that you're working on, like the stuff I was just talking about. Break sessions are these where I'll pop up on the video on the website to remind you to take a break, get up, walk around, and or sit here watch me talk about something I found interesting on the internet and drink some water. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so that's that. Like I mentioned, I'll pop up on the screen to remind you to take a break. If you ever come to the site and we're in the middle of a break session, the video may look like it's frozen. That's because browsers do not allow for autoplay video with audio. That's why the notice there saying may need to click play to start the stream. Then there's 2 buttons. Don't worry. Oh, my fault. But below the video, next to the you may need to click play to start the stream. There's an open closed caption button. Now, I'm using the speech recognition API that's built into Chrome browsers to turn my speech into text. So if you click that button, a space will open up next to the video, and hopefully the words I'm saying will be transcribed accurately and placed in that space. Then there's 2 buttons. Don't worry about them. They're part of a thing that's broken that I'll fix maybe at some point. Now, then there's also a countdown timer, kind of when the next work session will start. And why did I do that? Hold on. Now, give me a second here. I'm just getting over a cold, too, so it's kind of like, all right, here we go. There we go. So, yeah, there's a countdown timer, kind of when the next work session will start. And then if you'd like to join the room to chat or ask questions, there's a button to do that there. Cool. Now, let's talk about the work session and how to navigate around that. All right, cool. All right. Now, here is what the work session looks like. In the upper right-hand corner, if you check out subscribe, it has a list of all the upcoming ciphers you can subscribe to get notified when we go live. On the left side, there's an audio player. So if you want to listen to some tunes while you're working on what you're working on, you can do that there. Here towards the center, we have the to-do section where it says add a task. You type in your task, hit enter or the plus button. Now then add it to the list of tasks. You can edit the task by clicking the text. You can delete it by clicking the X button, or if you want to mark it complete, click the checkbox. Now then send it to the done section. If you click that header done, it'll show you all the things you got completed. Click the Twitter icon. It'll open up Twitter in a brand new tab, and it'll pre-populate a tweet listing out all the things you got complete with like little check marks next to them. For me, it's like a nice visual way of showing that, I got some work done, did some stuff that I've been meaning to work on. Or in the right-hand column, there is a countdown timer, countdown when the next break session happens, again, like 15 minutes after the hour. View tutorials. So if you don't have a particular thing that you've been meaning to work on, but you still want to be productive, and you heard that web development sounds pretty cool, but you don't know where to start, well, I have links to Free Code Camp and the Odin Project. And from what I've seen from the curriculum and what people have told me that I've gone through those programs, I think if you complete those, at the end, you'll have a good understanding of what it takes to do web development. And then from there, you can make an educated decision, time and or money in pursuing web development. So that's there for you. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Also, if you're already into web development, but you're just looking for like a project that you can get started with and follow some steps. And as you're going through this tutorial, you'll maybe get your creative juices going to where you can extend that project or maybe come up with something brand new. I have links to 3 tutorials that go to the Vonage developer platform. Now, I'm a JavaScript developer advocate at Vonage, and part of my responsibilities are looking for tutorials to make sure everything looks good. So, for example, one of them is following the tutorial, end up with this application with an input box and a call button. You put your real-world phone number in the input box, hit call, and your real-world phone will ring. And I have one that's the opposite application, and you get a virtual number. You link it to that application. From your real-world phone number, you call that virtual number, you be able to answer in that web application. Then there's one where like 2 users log into the application, and one can call the other through the browser and have a conversation back and forth. Some cool stuff, I think, is pretty cool. So that's that. Let's see what else. All right, so Hako we'll come back to. Show and tell sign up. If you want to come up here and talk about something you found interesting on the internet, feel free to do so. Show and tell sign up. We'll walk you through that process. Don't worry about the highlight thing. That's part of the thing that's broken. Now I'll fix it at some point. Now, Hako. Hako stands for Help a Coder/Creator Out. There's a thing I made that if you ever get stuck working on what you're working on, you can create a Hako, which is a room that you can then invite people to join the room. And the hope is that together as a collective, you'll be able to come up with the help and or feedback on the thing that you're working on. So if you click View Hako, it shows you all the different Hakos that have been created. You can click the creator's name to open up Twitter or GitHub, depending on what they're logged in with, to check out the profile to see whether or not you'd like to request to join the room. I also added this filter by keyword list. So there's a specific subject or topic that you're looking for, maybe. You can check out the filter list, and then you'll be able to filter down the different Hakos by that. Now, when you click Create a Hako, you're presented with this form. You put in a title and 3 keywords. You click Create, it'll generate a unique URL that you can then copy and click to share to Twitter. Now, when you join your Hako, it looks like this. We have the title here at the top. You can leave with the leave button. You can open the menu for some more options. We have a text chat here to the right. On the left is a countdown timer, counting down when the next break session happens. Again, like 15 minutes after the hour. Below that, you can then copy the URL again, or you can click to share to Twitter. Now, when someone clicks your link, again, they don't just automatically join your room. They're requesting to join your room, so they'll show up under pending. You'll be able to click their username to open up Twitter or GitHub, depending on what they logged in with, to check out the profile to see whether they'd like to approve or deny them. Now, if you do approve them and they turn out to be a terrible person, you can always ban them and kick them out your room. All right, so now you, as the owner of the Hako, only you can share your screen. Because, again, the point of the Hako is where you get the help and or feedback on the thing that you're working on. And I think by being able to share your screen, you'll be able to show others what it is exactly that you're seeing and be able to provide the context for them to get you that help and or feedback because they can see what you're seeing. Now, like I mentioned, the way you communicate through the Hako, we have a text chat here to the right. You put your message here towards the bottom, hit send, it'll add it to the list of messages. Now, I also add the ability to enable audio chat. So anybody who has their audio chat enabled will be able to speak to and hear each other. But don't worry for the folks who don't have audio chat enabled. They'll still be able to follow along because messages put into the anything that people are saying will be turned into text and put into the text chat. All right. Now, if you're not looking at the Hako or the chat and you still want to follow along, you can enable text to speech. So that way, any messages put into the text chat will be read out aloud by your browser, and that way you can still follow along without actually having to look at the Hako or the chat. And I think that is pretty much it. Again, you can check out all different Hakos that have been created. And yeah, cool. Nice. Let me get y'all back to work so I can get back to work because I really need to. I'm gonna have to do some 3D modeling to try and figure out what I'm gonna do with this part here. So I need to figure out. I might have to ask AI for some stuff. I tried a bunch of different things, and it's just not fitting properly, and not fitting the way to where if it kind of like, because if it tips over a little bit, it kind of like falls over, and that's not what I want. I want it to kind of like at least for a little bit stick. And so yeah, so what I have now is like really like it's actually not bad. I think it's just around the notches it's messed up because it seems like it fits pretty well. So maybe the notches are a little bit too. Maybe that could be a little bit wider. But I thought I gave it enough like clearance, like the tolerance is what I normally do. But maybe it's because it's on both sides. Maybe. I mean, it fits pretty well. You know what? Maybe. Yeah, it could be that. But then the difficult part is I want it to be able to come up without too much issue. Huh. All right, I'm going to play around with this some more. I'm probably going to see if I can shave off some of this size maybe and see if it fits a little bit better instead of trying to print the whole thing again. Yeah, that could be it. All right. Sorry. All right. All of that. Thanks for hanging out. I'll send you all for some traveling music. This right here is one of my favorite producers of all times. If I could find the mouse. There we go. It goes by the name of Nujabes. The track is featuring a Pawnee B. It's called Thank You. Thanks for hanging out. See you like 15 minutes after the hour. Till then, I wish you much productivity. Y'all be easy. And peace. Thanks, y'all.
Let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank you all for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank you all for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank you all for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank you all for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank you all for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna